I'm on the drugs right now. I can use your love right now. But instead they trying to tear me down. I'm just trying to tear.
Yes. Next on the should we just start announcing shit? You know, we'll get into it in a. Oh no, we were talking about the vaccine. Should we talk about the vaccine again?
Johnson and Johnson.
No, because back to the vaccine. Did you hear about Johnson and Johnson the recall?
A little bit. So they recalled it.
They recalled it because it was heightening the chances of like blood clot. Am I right on this blood clots?
Yeah, it is blood clots. It happened with 6. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, okay, you keep explaining.
No, you go ahead.
Because I was just gonna get my take on it a little bit. But
Okay. So Johnson & Johnson, out of 6.8 million people, 6 women experienced like severe blood clots, and it's from the age of 18 to like 45. That's about it. So they just recalled it. Everybody recalled it. Can't lie. That's good that they did that. It is 1 in 6 million chance that people are getting it. It's very rare and low. But let's hear your take on it.
So 1 in 6 million.
6.8.
One in a million. You know, 6 and 6.8. So yeah.
Oh, okay. That's actually not that bad.
Yeah.
But it's a rush. I mean, it's a rush vaccine. You're gonna expect some stuff. But I just think it's funny how the companies like pretty much said you cannot sue us for anything that happens to these vaccines that we're about to rush and put out. And then now it's like, oh, they recalled, and it's like that's news, or like it's like people are dying, or people get Bell palsy, and people are like kind of outraged about it. But it's like we kind of saw the writing. You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
you kind
Well,
of
don't
have
you
to do
sign
that,
the contract?
Yeah, you kind of have to. I mean, it's assumed risk. So like, there's certain things like they kind of have. Like same with doctors. Like if your procedure goes wrong, a lot of time, unless there was malpractice committed, it's very hard to get a good lawsuit going because you basically signed off like you're agreeing that we're gonna do this and you're not gonna hold us liable if XYZ happens. So like, you can be prescribed so many meds, but it's like you're basically assuming the risk of taking it. But what were you gonna say?
Well, it's just like, you know, when researchers they'll do case study of like people that might have some type of disability. So they take the people who are willing to take the vaccine. All these people that took the Johnson & Johnson, they were willing to take the vaccine. So obviously it's like, if you're willing, why should they sue you?
Yeah, well, also, it's a small pool though. In this case, that's the thing. Some people I think are kind of overreacting, and I got not inside. I saw a post from someone I know is a scientist who. Their point was, and I think they actually were kind of in alignment with Johnson & Johnson, so it might have came from a place of...
scientists? God damn. Okay.
It's Taylor's girl.
Okay.
Yeah, but their argument, or their point was, like, it's just funny the uproar when there's actually a higher percentage, basically, of people afflicted in the same way through birth control. It's just that, birth control, since it's a hormonal thing that's going into you, like the risks of that are way, way, way greater than 1 in a million type things of people that had blood clots. So it's like we do overreact and we do read headlines. So I'm actually surprised. I feel like we were all kind of on the same. I mean, basically like especially when you hear the numbers, 1 in a million. It's like it's okay. Well, I'm glad the recall. You know, it's a good recall. It ain't like fucking
and like 600 or like 6,000.
Exactly. Even
like
1,000 would have been like
that's a lot.
Yeah.
That might be negligence at that point, though.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
and I gotta give props to Johnson & Johnson it was FDC that would recall it. It would probably be FDC who recalls it. They're like, hey, we shouldn't be putting this out if you guys are having some like issues with that.
Yeah, and it's funny, like the people don't ask the questions, like, or look for like the data, like what you just told me. As soon as I hear 6 people out of 6.8 billion
million.
Sorry, million. I'm stupid. Million.
The thing about Bill Gates and shit,
bro,
talking about billions.
Yeah, bro. But for any other parameter, if the only negatives were 6 out of 6.8 billion, like million. Sorry, I'm slow. It's like it sounds like you're not that bad of a job. Like, like the numbers are pretty good. 1 in a million didn't work out. Like, but
what if it was your dad or your mom or your son? That's
really fucked up.
And like, would you look at since it's closer to home? Would you be scared to take it even more, or not even take it? More like, would you be very angry, or like would you look at the probability and be like, well, it is only like 6 people. We're just like the unlucky.
No, I'd feel really bad for my parent. Like if my parent took it and then out of all of us, she got blood clots or he got blood clots. Yeah, I would just feel really like so fucked up. His body had a bad response to it, whatever. But like, I don't know if I'd be like, man, fuck this vaccine. It's like, well, he's 1 in a million. Like, did yours do that to you? So it's more like, I mean, I could see being mad, like they should have tested it better, but it's like we knew it was rushed. So if it's 6 out of 6 million, like,
Yeah.
but you know, that's why some people it'll fuel the argument. See, man, y'all want us taking this shit, man. Look at this bush. Like, look at them recalling it already, man. I'm like, but then you look at the numbers. It's like, and it's good that they're recalling it. Like, 6 people, that's enough to recall the whole thing.
I love that. I love that they did it quick and they didn't wait until like 600 people got it. You know?
Yeah, that's a fact.
What was your take on it?
I didn't really take.
Oh, okay.
It was just I just thought it was funny that like.
Yo, he was talking about how you can't sue and then.
Oh yeah.
But so I mean, it's like the uproar. There's really nothing you could do about it. Like, there's no reason for anybody. Like, there's a reason, of course, but again, it's like you said, it's kind of like your own will to go in there and say, okay, I'm gonna choose which vaccine I want. Like, either the Pfizer, Moderna, or the fucking what is it, Johnson & Johnson.
And they got like some fucking spaceship type shit. It's like Ataraxia or something. I forgot.
So now they're gonna start third party doing that shit.
They have one that
vaccine?
Not too many people are probably taking right now.
Oh.
It's not in the mainstream or whatever.
Okay.
But do you remember that guy we heard about who took the vaccine and then what was he? I know the end result was he had to get his tongue cut out. So what was the fucking other part? Do you remember what it was?
Like,
Nah.
like did his face hurt or something like that? Or like went numb or lost something? I don't know.
Lost feelings. So there have been some people. So like, if I'm one of them people, I'd be much more mad. Like, I'm
pissed the fuck
fucking
off.
like, what the? And there is nothing. So in that scenario, it's like, you can't sue or do nothing. So hopefully someone pays for that
Nigga,
shit.
my tongue is cut out. Like, I can't speak.
No,
I
you
need
want
to
to look
sue
at that story?
somebody.
Look for dude took vaccine and tongue removed or something like that.
I thought that was like a personal story, not like a national.
No, I think they heard it. I don't know. We'll definitely find out, but we're not gonna wait on it. We'll keep
All right.
rolling. We'll keep rolling.
Some bullshit.
What else we got?
All right, man. You ever want to dress?
Girl, I'm off the drugs right now. I could use your love right now, but they steady trying to tear me down. I just wanna tell you now, you could be my